What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to master date and time settings in N8N. Alright guys, so the reason I'm making this video is because I was actually having an issue with my Google Calendar. So every time I would try and create an event in one of my personal assistants, the date and time would just be totally random, and that's just because you have to change a few different settings within N8N. So I'll just go over some of the different settings that you can do. So if you do have an AI agent that's set up, what you're going to want to do is come over and add a system message. So this is where your prompt would come in. So let's say you are a personal assistant that helps with, I don't know, we'll just do the same example that I had a problem with my calendar. And so then from here, you just want to add in the date and time in here, which you can do multiple different ways. So the first way, you can just use these curly braces and go money sign now. And as you can see, the result here will actually add the date and time. And that is the current date and time and time zone where I'm at currently. You can also do curly braces again, money sign now, and then toString. There we go. And that's just a different format. And then we'll do just another one in here. And then we'll actually move into a date and time node that we'll go over. So this one will be the same thing, money sign now, format, and go parameters, quotes, day, month, year. And that one's a little more simple. But for your calendar, you know, it needs to know the time. So depending on what you're going for and what nodes and tools you're using, you're going to want to use different settings. But I use this on top of other date and time settings, so it's more secure and more stable. But what you're going to want to do is use one of these. I would just do money sign now, and that's the one that I use. Another thing you're going to want to do is come over to the settings here at the top right, and this is a brand new workflow that I created. And so it'll be the same thing for you when you come over to your settings and it's not already preset. The default time zone will be in Europe and Berlin, because that's the N8N automatic settings for the time zone. So you're going to want to change it to wherever you're from. So I'm going to put mine in America/Toronto, and I'm going to save that. And then, yeah, that is the system that I use, but there is another way that you can do it if you want to get more specific. So what we'll do is add date and time before the AI agent, and we can just go get current date. And you can have a bunch of different options here. And get current date, you can go add to a date, round to a date. And then you can kind of mess around with this. I don't really use this that much because I just enter in the money sign now for the current time and date in here. But if you want to get more specific, you can add date and time, and then you can use this and mess around with some of the settings here. And then you can just, you can kind of do the same thing here. So you can go curly brackets, let's go on expression, curly brackets, money now, and then there you go, there's the result for that. And then you can go ahead and format it however you want now, and that way your agent will be able to pass this information on to your different tools in the format that you want. And yeah, those are the different ways that I use it. And I had a lot of trouble with this. All my tools weren't working, and it was setting different times in my Google Calendar. So I thought I'd pass this on because it was pretty frustrating for about a day. So hope you guys liked that video. This is how you master your date and time settings in N8N. If you guys have any video suggestions, please leave it down in the comments below, and I'll get to them. And like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.